What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do something completely different to what I normally do, and we're going to do some predictions. I'm going to do some predictions for Euro 2016. What I've been using was the predictor on the UEFA website. I'll leave the link in the description if you guys want to try it yourselves. But we'll go right into it. It goes from the groups to the round of 16, quarterfinals, semi-finals, final, and then ultimately your winner. So let's get into it. For Group A, I went with France to finish first, Switzerland second, Romania third, and Albania fourth. I think this group is pretty easy to predict, to be honest. France and Switzerland are quite a class above Romania and Albania, and I think both of those teams will probably finish on 6 points, 7 points maybe, might draw each other, or France will probably beat Switzerland. But I think the two finishing third and fourth almost pick themselves, really. On the Group B, we have England's group. England's my team that I'll be supporting during the Euros. I'm not too sure why I put myself through, to be honest. But let's get into it. I have England first, Wales in second, Russia finishing third, and Slovakia in fourth. Again, I think this is pretty easy for England. I don't see any teams that will give them a hard game. Maybe Slovakia. They had a couple of good run-up friendlies, defended pretty well. I think they kept clean sheets in every game they played. I'm not too sure about that. I think they did, though. Martin Skirtle expiring into victory. Or draws. Wales, if Gareth Bale turns up, it could be pretty good news for them, but that's if he turns up and that's if he's fully fit. During the Champions League final, he was struggling a bit, and hopefully he's shaking that off. So in the Group C, we've got Germany in first, Poland in second, Ukraine third, and then Northern Ireland finishing bottom of the group, probably with no points. Most likely with no points. I would love to see them get at least one, though. They might against the Ukraine. Germany will pick them apart, and Lewandowski during the Poland game, their first game, I think he might actually get about 4 or 5 goals, to be honest with you. And I think they're in for a hard time in that match. On the Group D, this is Spain's group. I've got them finishing first, Czech Republic finishing second, Croatia in third, and Turkey in fourth. Again, Croatia might pip the Czechs to second. They're quite a good outfit these days. I'm not too sure. I could see them taking second, but I'm going to stick with the Czech Republics because that's the whole point of making predictions, is you stick with them. So that's what I've got. Spain, then the Czechs, Croatia, and then Turkey finishing dead last. Group E, we've got Belgium finishing top, Sweden in second, and then quite a controversial pick, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. Republic of Ireland finishing third, and Italy in fourth. Let me explain that one to you. Italy, they have a good record of turning up in these types of tournaments, but their team these days is nothing. It's like not great. It really isn't. And the Republic, I think they might pip them. I don't think it doesn't get very many points, to be honest with you. I think 2 or 3 points will take you up the third in that group, because quite a hard group. But I think it'll be the Republics to take third and Italy finishing fourth. On the Group F, we've got Portugal finishing top, Austria in second, Hungary, and then Iceland. Yeah. Austria and Portugal will probably finish like in the first group, probably finishing 6 or 7 points, and then Hungary and Iceland, nothing, or very minimal. Maybe 3 points for the winner between them two, but I can't see anything else happening there, to be honest with you. So now, next in the website, it asks you to predict who will finish third from each group. As you didn't know, 4 teams from the third places, four from third places progress to the next round. I'm not too sure how they do it, if it's points or goal difference, but they get put into the round of 16, so let's go into the predictions for that. Okay guys, so moving into the third place qualifying teams. As I said, I'm not too sure how they work. So the 4 teams I went for is Russia, Ukraine, Croatia, and the Republic of Ireland. I have no real reason for picking them, to be honest, apart from I think they would get the most goals and the most points if it did come down to that, so that's why I picked them. So moving on, let's go on to the round of 16. Okay, the first match in the round of 16 is Switzerland v Poland. I went for a Switzerland win. I think Switzerland, they have quite a good team. Poland have a couple of outstanding individuals, but I think Switzerland would overcome them. Moving on to the next match, it's Spain versus the Republic of Ireland. Yeah, I'm not too sure what you expect me to say there. Spain, obviously. Next, we have England versus Croatia. I went for an England win. I think England would have enough to overcome Croatia if this match had to take place, so I'm happy enough with that. Moving on, we got Portugal versus Sweden. I went for a Sweden win. Both of these teams they're not great, to be honest with you, and I think both matches would just boil down. Both teams would just boil down to relying on Ronaldo and Zlatan, and I think it would just be a battle between them, the way that Real Madrid matches and Barcelona matches turn into Messi versus Ronaldo, but I think Zlatan will get the upper hand there because I think he has better support than Ronaldo, so I went with Sweden. After that we got Germany v Russia. I went with Germany because I think they would probably decimate Russia, unfortunately. Up next, we got Belgium versus the Czechs. I went Belgium. Again, they have quite a brilliant team. I think it's unfair not to give them the win in that sort of scenario, so I went with them. We got France versus the Ukraine. France would probably destroy them. Yeah, most likely. Home soil. Ukraine aren't great. Writes itself. And then the last game we got Wales versus Austria. I went with Austria because I think this is where Wales will start to fade off and Bale will start to get tired. And Austria don't have that bad of a team, to be honest with you. They're quite good. David Alaba, not bad. Not bad. Okay, so moving on to the quarterfinals. The first quarterfinal we got given was Switzerland v Spain. I went with a Spain win. Spain are quite reliable in these tournaments, so I feel quite happy enough sticking with them to go further in the tournament than Switzerland. Yeah, I'll stick with Spain. Quarterfinal number 2, we've got England v Sweden. I went with an England win. I went with an England win, purely because of what I said last time. They would rely on Zlatan Ibrahimovic. What did I just say there? I meant to say Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic? Yeah, we'll stick with that one. I think they would just rely on him, and I think England have more than enough to deal with him, so yeah, we'll stick with England, moving past Sweden. Up next, we got Germany v Belgium. I went with a Belgium win. Yeah, I'm not too sure how I feel about that. That was really hard. That was the hardest game we've had to predict so far, I think. I think Belgium have a better team. I think they're in better form. Germany really haven't been setting the world alight since, ironically, they won the World Cup. So I'm going to stick with Belgium for this one. And then finally, we have France versus Austria. I went with France because I think they would overpower Austria. It might be a close game, but I think they would overpower them. Okay, into the semi-finals. First match, we've got Spain v England. As much as I would love to give England the win, I don't think it's much of a competition, so I've had to go with Spain, unfortunately. Sorry guys. Semi-final number 2 is France v Belgium. Again, it was quite a hard game to predict, so I went with the hosts. I'm stuck with France. Just purely because they're at home. And I think that might see them over the line against a team like Belgium. Which leads us to the final. Spain v France. And who am I ultimately going to pick as my Euro 2016 winner? I've went with France. Yeah. Home soil. The nation getting behind them. The players getting right up for it. If France get as far as the semi-finals, I think the tournament's theirs. I don't see anybody stopping them, to be honest. I think the fanfare around it will be enough just to get them over the line, and probably a bit more, to be honest. I bet you Giroud will finish top goal scorer. I'm not actually going to bet that. But let's talk about that while we're on the subject. My top goal scorer predictions. I'm going... I'm torn. I was going to say Lewandowski, but if my predictions come true, then Poland won't get very far, which means they won't get to play very many games. So I think for me, it's between Griezmann and maybe someone like Morata for Spain. Maybe. Just purely because they have more games to play and they probably get better service. And yeah, let's go with them too. And for my player of the tournament prediction, I'm going to go with Paul Pogba. I think this will be the tournament where he really gets his name out there, even though he is quite an astronomical sized name player anyway. But seeing these links in the paper of £120 million moves for him, for me, he's not worth that much. But this tournament could get him up there to around the Gareth Bale types of fees, the Ronaldo type of fees, even the Luis Suarez type of fees. I think this will be where he makes his mark in international football. I think this is it. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you want, you can subscribe. And if you completely disagree, you can let me know by flaming me in the comments. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.